King Solomon, known for his unparalleled wisdom and wealth, was also notorious for his many wives. According to 1 Kings 11 verse 3, Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines. But why did such a wise man, who had deep insight and an intimate relationship with God, take so many wives? And what can we learn from this intriguing chapter of his life? Why did Solomon marry so many women? Some suggest Solomon's marriages were strategic moves to strengthen alliances with other nations. By marrying princesses and noblewomen from surrounding kingdoms, Solomon could ensure peace for Israel. Each marriage was not just a union of two people, but a bond between nations, creating mutual interests and promoting prosperity. However, this strategy raised significant questions. Was Solomon truly wise in his marital decisions, or did he stray from God's intended path? Did his wives bring peace, or did they ultimately lead him away from God? In 1 Kings 3 verse 3, we see that Solomon showed his love for the Lord by walking according to the instructions given him by his father David, but as his reign progressed, his heart drifted from God. The law of kings and marriages. According to Deuteronomy 17 verse 17, God gave clear instructions for future kings of Israel. He must not take many wives, or his heart will be led astray. Yet Solomon, in all his wisdom, defied this command. His choices highlight the conflict between political wisdom and spiritual obedience. This begs the question: did Solomon think he was exempt from God's laws because of his status? Did his wealth and wisdom give him a sense of security that led to overconfidence? The influence of foreign wives. Many of Solomon's wives came from pagan backgrounds, worshipping other gods. For example, the princesses of Egypt and Sidon, among others, were known to follow deities like Ashtoreth, Chemosh, and Molech. In 1 Kings 11 verse 4, it is said, "As Solomon grew old, his wives turned his heart after other gods, and his heart was not fully devoted to the Lord his God." These verses show the profound influence his wives had on his spiritual life, drawing him away from the worship of the one true God. How could a man who received divine wisdom be led astray so easily? Could his relationships with these women have started with good intentions but led him down a dangerous path? The idol worship and God's displeasure. As Solomon began to build altars and high places for the gods of his wives, his relationship with God deteriorated. According to 1 Kings 11 verses 9 to 11, the Lord became angry with Solomon because his heart had turned away from the Lord, the God of Israel, who had appeared to him twice. This was a remarkable moment in Israel's history. Despite his profound wisdom, Solomon chose to honor his wife's religious preferences, neglecting his relationship with God. This section leaves us with a powerful question. What happens when we prioritize human relationships over our relationship with God? Consequences of Solomon's choices. God ultimately declared that the kingdom would be torn from Solomon's lineage as a consequence of his disobedience. Although the division did not occur during Solomon's lifetime, his descendants bore the brunt of his decisions. Solomon's divided heart led to a divided kingdom, demonstrating the far-reaching effects of compromising one's faith for worldly gain. How often do we make small compromises that lead us farther from our values? What would Israel's history have looked like if Solomon had remained faithful to God alone? Reflecting on Solomon's legacy. While Solomon is remembered as one of Israel's greatest kings, his life serves as a cautionary tale. His story urges us to ask ourselves difficult questions. Do we sometimes let our own desires and ambitions cloud our relationship with God? Are we willing to take accountability for the lasting impact of our choices?